Today's event is about telling the CIOs that disruption is not something which actually stops their business, but it's about harnessing innovation through the emerging technologies which we have today in the market.
With this disruption type of technologies that are emerging, you can do things incredibly quickly and you don't have to be an expert. You know, we've been able to leverage some of these capabilities of the Microsoft Cloud and develop systems that there's no ways we would have been able to do internally ourselves. The challenge for business going forward is that anybody can start doing that sort of stuff, and how do you gear yourself to try and take advantage of these technologies before someone else comes and overrides you?
How do we take that vision and how do we deal with the threat that has become so sophisticated? And for me, what I found that the biggest disruptor is speed of execution. We want to solve the problem. We don't want to deal with infrastructure. We don't want to deal with technology problems. We want to try to help the team counter or mitigate the threat of poaching.
Look, at the end of the day, disruption has to do with solving a problem. So if you're not solving a problem and taking an industry to a different direction, then that technology is not really going to add any value. So for me, in order for us to move forward as a country or as a nation or as a business, technology has to drive the disruption that comes with solving problems.
What is necessary is to understand your customers. There is no crystal ball. We know that there are some emerging technologies and everyone is talking about those technologies, and I'm sure all CIOs are paying attention to those. But what CIOs in some instances have not been paying attention to is how disruption is really only disruption from a customer experience point of view when it resonates with customers.
You need to package it in such a way whereby it makes sense to the consumer, as well as there's still the glitz and glamour of the product being disruptive. So I think if you can balance the two, you'll do well.
Technology is always an enabler of disruption. So technology allows you to do an entire new business model and construct a new business model around what is now capable.
The Pineapple team will be speaking today on their new approach to the insurance industry and how they've redesigned the insurance industry, enabling a completely new business model.
As always, I'm very excited to be here. It's a wonderful opportunity to interact with fellow CIOs, see where they are in their business, how they're managing to use technology to enable the business. Today we're talking about digital disruption, and that's something that's relevant for businesses, not only CIOs, for boards, for executives, and for the company in general. So really looking forward to this day.